Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball previews and prediction for a Wednesday. It is February 1st. Hope you have yourself a good start to your wacky Wednesdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at ATSstats.com. Don't forget, you can get 25% off your next membership by using promo code ATS25 and get 25% off your next monthly or yearly package right here at ATSstats.com. All right, let's get to the NBA action. We're going to kick it off in Detroit, where the Wizards are going to go to Detroit as a 6-point road favorite. The over-under is listed at 238. ATS forecast system play going to go with Washington in this game, 119 to 117. The over-under to land on 237.12. So we do like this game to stay under the total. We are looking at Washington riding a 6-game win streak straight up in against the point spread, while the Pistons, they've lost their last two, and their last game was a 111-105 loss to the Dallas Mavericks, and they are now 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games, 3-7 against the point spread, while the Wizards are 7-3 straight up and against the number in their last 10 games. Orlando Magic, big win. In fact, when I turned this game, it was something like 21-4 in the first quarter, and when I flipped it over, it was 119-109 for the Magic. So a big come-from-behind win against the 76ers, and they had so much fun they're going to do it again tonight in Philly, where the Sixers are a 9.5-point favorite. The over-under is at 230.5. ATS forecast. The system play going to lean with the Sixers in this one in a revenge spot. 121 to 111. The over-under at 233.04. So we do like this game to go over the total. The Philadelphia 76ers have an 85.1% chance of winning compared to only 40%, which is pretty good if you like the underdog on the cow. And the cow stands for chances of winning. And looking at the record for the Magic in their last 10, well, they've covered the spread in 8 of their last 10 games, while the over is 7-3 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Portland Trailblazers taking on the Memphis Grizzlies tonight at the FedEx Forum. The Memphis Grizzlies, a 5.5-point home court favorite. The over-under is at 239. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Memphis Grizzlies by 4 points. 119 to 115. The over-under to land on 235.3. So we do like this game to stay under the total. Looking at the Portland Trailblazers on the year, they are 24-26, 5-5 straight up and against the number in their last 10 games. And for the Memphis Grizzlies, they're off a 112-100 victory over the Pacers. The last 6 games for Memphis have gone under the total, so that means they've been playing a lot of good defense of late. And they are 32-18 on the year, and 60% of their last 10 games have gone under the total, and that's why your Kogo is at a very high 62%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. The Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. That's your game of the night at the TD Gardens in Boston. You can see the Celtics an 8.5-point home favorite. The over-under at 226.5. ATS forecast system play gonna lean with the Boston Celtics. 119 to 110. The over-under at 230.39. Looking at the chance of winning this game straight up for Boston is at 66% compared to 33% for the Brooklyn Nets, who are coming off a 121-104 victory over the LA Lakers. While Boston, some say they got away with one there, but we'll see. 125 to 121 against the Lakers, and they are now on a 6 ATS losing streak. But the good news is, if you're a Boston fan, they're winning the close ones, as they are 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games. Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight in Minnesota. T-Wolves coming off a loss to the Sacramento Kings. 118 to 111 was the final, while the Warriors, they beat up on the Thunder 128 to 120. That's a high-scoring game, 248 points in that affair. And Golden State coming in on a 3-game win streak. They've covered the spread in the last 2, while the last 4 games for Minnesota have gone under the total, and we are seeing a very tight score forecast right here from the Raymond Report. 117.5 for Golden State, 117.1 for the T-Wolves, and the over-under to land on 234.6, so we do have it going under the total of 238. Sacramento Kings taking on the San Antonio Spurs tonight in San Antonio. The Spurs a 7.5-point home court underdog. The over-under listed at 244. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Kings in this one. 124 to 118. The over-under at 242.4. So we do like this game to stay under the total. We're going to give Sacramento a 68.4% chance of winning. Their last 4 games have gone under the total, while San Antonio coming in on a 6-game losing streak. And looking at their point spread record in the last 10, 1-9 straight up, 3-7 against the number, and 70% of their last 10 games have gone over the total. Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Houston Rockets tonight in Houston. The Rockets, a 5.5 point home underdog. The over-under listed at 232.5. ATS forecast system play gonna lean with the Oklahoma City Thunder, 118 to 116. The over-under at 234.5. So we do like this game to go over the total. Looking at the Thunder's last game, a 128-120 loss to the Warriors, while the Rockets, they beat up on the Pistons. Only by 3 though, 117 to 114. They are playing on 3 days rest. Last 3 games for the Rockets have gone under the total. They are now 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games and against the point spread. And I had the line tonight for Oklahoma City on my value index at minus 0.86, so basically -1. So a bit overvalued tonight against the Houston Rockets. Toronto Raptors taking on the Utah Jazz. Now the Jazz, a 3-point home court favorite. The over-under at 230.5. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Raptors in this one by 1. 116 to 115. The over-under at 232.09. So we do like this game to go over the total. We're going to give Toronto a 65.2% chance of winning, which is pretty high considering they are the road underdog compared to 47.3. But that just tells you that the system from previous teams in the past have done well in this spot where the Raptors are. And you can see their last 10 games, 4-6 straight up, 5-5 against the number. While the Utah Jazz coming off an 8-point win over the Mavs, 108 to 100 was the final, and they are now 7-3 against the number in their last 10 games. And your final game of the evening, the Atlanta Hawks travel to the desert, taking on the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix, a 1.5 point home court favorite. The over-under at 230.5. ATS forecast system play gonna lean with the Atlanta Hawks. 113 to 110. The over-under at 224.2. So we do like this game to stay under the total. The chance of winning this game does favor Phoenix though at 47.06% compared to 41.1. So even though both teams have a chance of winning in the 40s, it's still below the 500 mark. So be careful tonight if you are wagering on this game. Last 3 games for the Hawks have gone over the total. They are 7-3 to the over in their last 10, while the Phoenix Suns have covered the spread 7 in 7 of their last 10 games. All right, there you have it. That is your NBA previews and prediction today for a Wednesday. We just turned a new page on the calendar. It is February. Still cold out there if you're from the upper Canada or upper United States. But we'll get there. We'll get there to golf season pretty soon. But have yourself a great rest of your day. Enjoy the games tonight. And don't forget, you can get 25% off your next membership right here at atsstats.com. All you got to do is put ATS25 into the promo code area right here. Just put in ATS25 and you will get 25% off your next membership. Just click apply and you'll see the change right here, and you'll pay $18.74 for a monthly membership just by visiting our website, atsstats.com. Cheers.